What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we want to look at another matchup that intrigues us against the Saints. So you know our wide receivers. There's a big room, but usually the Saints take away one guy mainly. It's Mike Evans, and they do that by putting Marshawn Lattimore over him and usually a safety over the top to help out. So if we know they're going to do that, who else should we take advantage of in a matchup we should look at? Bradley Roby, Justin Evans, their nickel corner, and their outside corner as you said earlier in the week. Paulson Debo is not going to be playing, so we should attack these other players. Who's going to be doing that for the Buccaneers? You're looking at Julio Jones and Russell Gage, the two new additions. So I want to look at how they did and performed against them in the past. Look at Julio Jones here, 6 catches, 94 yards. This is 2020 because he was on the Titans last year. And the other game, he had only 2 catches, 39 yards. But look at this, almost 20 yards per catch. But a big outlier, Mr. Russell Gage. How did he do against the Saints last year? Look at the end of the year. This is when he was number one receiver for the Falcons. 9 catches, 126 yards, and a touchdown. So let's find a way to get these guys the ball, right? If they're going to be taking
Mhm.
away Mike Evans, what should they do?
Yeah, I mean, you have to find the matchups and, Julio Jones and Russell Gage gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to play smart football and ways that they can get these guys open, whether it's ISO or finding ways to set pick plays, do different things where you can get them in space, mesh routes, concepts of drags and corner routes, stuff like that to get them open. They're gonna have to show ability to win these one-on-one matchups against said corners like Bradley Roby and Justin Evans, especially Russell Gage. I think he's going to be a big factor with his ability to create, and hopefully he can get some easy completions for Tom Brady and company, and then Julio Jones be that factor down the field as well.
It's just all predicated on okay, if they're really going to put that much attention over Mike Evans, you got to find a way to spread the ball around until they make a change.
Mm.
Because Mike Evans force feeding, we've seen that in the past. It usually results in turnovers, and we can't turn the ball over. We got to be smarter with the ball and finding ways to use these new weapons. You didn't see much of Russell Gage. He could have a big debut, to be honest, in this system in this game. I mean, finding those underneath routes, get the first down, move the chains, keep moving the ball. They did very well in that the last game. Chris Godwin went out, Russell Gage came in. You saw a little sprinkle of them, but I think this is one area where that connection is going to come. And Tom Brady with the slot receiver, he loves that. Russell Gage could be that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to come down to, obviously with the offensive line dealing with the left tackle injury to Donovan Smith, we're going to have to be smart with our protections, make sure that is solid there. Tom Brady has time to deliver these quick strikes or has time to wait for the long developing routes. But these guys have to win, up front on their matchups with creating that space and allowing Tom Brady to find them. So I think it will be pivotal, to mix those guys in along with the running game and making sure they're playing it smart, like you said, avoiding those turnovers and mistakes and not force feeding Mike Evans when it's not necessary, but when they do make that transition and you do get Mike one on one, then that'll be the time to go downfield or find him in that matchup.
It's all about sequencing. I mean, Byron Leftwich, he's got to draw it up better. And he even said it in his press conference during the week. He's got to do better, and especially in the red zone. It's got to
Mm.
call a better game, and they just got to execute better. Tom's got to do better. I mean, he threw an interception last game that was very uncharacteristic of him. So I think Russell Gage will have a big impact. Julio Jones will have a big impact. It's anyone that they don't double, and it's usually Mike Evans. He gets the notoriety from teams, just not the media. Other than that, guys, let us know down below. What do you think about the Buccaneers matchups? I mean, Julio Jones, Russell Gage, are they going to have big influences in this game? Are they going to be predicated on the reason why Buccaneers win at the end of the day? Let us know down below in the comments section. Hit that like button, help support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't just yet. And with that said, until the next one.